Hello, everyone, and welcome back to EngGlowUp, the channel where we turn everyday moments into English learning. I'm Flora.
And I'm Michael. It's great to have you here with us today.
Today's episode is going to be a very powerful one because we're focusing on something that can instantly improve your English.
Vocabulary.
Exactly. Today we're going to explore 30 useful English words that appear in everyday conversations.
And we won't just give you definitions.
We'll explain the meaning, show how to use each word in different situations, and have natural conversations using them.
By the end of this episode, you'll have many new words you can start using immediately.
And as always, we'll keep the conversation natural and relaxed so it feels like you're learning with friends.
But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to EngGlowUp so you don't miss our next episodes.
All right, Michael, let's start with our first word.
Our first word today is relieved.
Relieved describes the feeling you have when a worry or stress disappears.
For example, I felt relieved after finishing my exam.
Another example, she was relieved when she found her lost phone.
Michael, when was the last time you felt relieved?
Probably after finishing a big project.
Yes, that feeling when something difficult is finally over.
Let's ask our listeners something. Think about the last time you felt relieved. What happened?
Our next word is frustrated.
Frustrated means feeling upset because something is difficult or not working.
Example, I felt frustrated when my computer stopped working.
Another example, he was frustrated because he couldn't solve the problem.
Learning a new language can sometimes feel frustrating.
Yes, but frustration is often part of progress.
The next word is proud.
Proud means feeling happy because of something you achieved or something someone you care about achieved.
Example, my parents were proud when I graduated.
Another example, I feel proud of my progress in English.
Flora, do you think celebrating small achievements is important?
Absolutely. It helps people stay motivated.
Our next word is grateful.
Grateful means feeling thankful or appreciative.
Example, I am grateful for my friends and family.
Another example, she felt grateful for the opportunity.
Gratitude is a powerful mindset. All right, Flora, before we continue, let's do a quick shadowing practice.
Shadowing is simple. Listen to the sentence and repeat it after us.
This will help your pronunciation, rhythm, and confidence.
Ready? Repeat after me. I am proud of the progress I've made.
Excellent. Now try this one. I feel confident speaking English.
One more. I appreciate your support.
Great job. The more you repeat sentences like these, the more natural your English will sound. The next word is reliable.
Reliable describes someone you can trust or depend on.
Example, my coworker is very reliable.
Another example, this car is reliable.
Reliability builds trust.
Our next word is curious.
Curious means wanting to learn or know more about something.
Example, children are naturally curious.
Another example, I'm curious about how this works. Our next word is generous.
Generous describes someone who likes to give and share with others.
Example, he is generous with his time.
Another example, she donated money because she is generous.
The next word is patient.
Patient means able to stay calm while waiting or dealing with difficulties.
Example, the teacher was very patient with the students.
Our next word is honest.
Honest means telling the truth and being sincere.
Example, he gave an honest answer.
Flora, which personality trait do you think people value the most?
Probably honesty.
Yes, honesty creates trust in relationships.
Let's move on to our next word. Improve.
Improve means to become better or to make something better.
For example, I want to improve my English speaking skills.
Another example, he is trying to improve his health by exercising.
You can improve many things: skills, habits, relationships, even confidence.
Michael, what is one thing you are trying to improve right now?
Honestly, I'm trying to improve my time management.
That's a great goal.
Let's ask our listeners something. What would you like to improve in your life right now?
Our next word is achieve.
Achieve means to successfully reach a goal.
Example, she achieved her dream of becoming a doctor.
Another example, he worked hard to achieve success.
Achievement often requires effort and persistence.
Now, let's try a quick speaking challenge.
Use the word opportunity in a sentence. Take a few seconds and say your sentence out loud.
Here's one example. Learning English gives me more opportunities.
Here's another. This job gave her an opportunity to travel.
Our next word is notice.
Notice means to see or become aware of something.
Example, I noticed a new restaurant on my street.
Another example, she noticed that he looked tired.
Sometimes we notice small details others miss.
Next word, explore.
Explore means to travel around or examine something to learn more about it.
Example, they explored the city during the weekend.
Another example, I want to explore different career opportunities.
Exploration often leads to discovery.
Our next word is suggest.
Suggest means to give an idea or recommendation.
Example, I suggest trying that new cafe.
Another example, the teacher suggested reading more books.
Flora, what restaurant would you suggest to someone visiting your city?
Definitely a small local restaurant with traditional food. Our next word is decide.
Decide means to choose between options.
Example, I decided to start learning English.
Another example. They decided to travel this summer. Next word, prepare.
Prepare means to get ready for something.
Example. I prepared for the exam all week.
Another example, she prepared dinner for her family. Our next word is avoid.
Avoid means to stay away from something.
Example, he avoids eating junk food.
Another example, I try to avoid unnecessary stress. Next word, encourage.
Encourage means to support or motivate someone.
Example, my parents encouraged me to follow my dreams.
Another example, teachers encourage students to ask questions. Our final word for this segment is support.
Support means to help someone emotionally or practically.
Example, my friends support me during difficult times.
Another example, she supports local businesses.
Flora, let's use a few of our words in a short conversation.
Great idea.
Have you noticed your English improving recently?
Yes, I have. I've been practicing every day, and I'm starting to feel more confident.
That's great progress.
Thank you. Consistency really helps.
Opportunity means a good chance to do something beneficial. Example, learning English creates many opportunities.
Word 22. Challenge. Challenge means something difficult that requires effort. Example, starting a new job can be a challenge.
Progress. Progress means improvement over time. Example, you're making great progress in English.
Responsibility.
Responsibility means a duty or something you must take care of. Example: managing a team is a big responsibility.
Commitment. Commitment means dedication to something for a long time. Example: learning a language requires commitment.
Respect means treating others with value and consideration. Example: respect is important in every relationship. Word 27. Appreciate.
Appreciate means to recognize the value of something. Example: I appreciate your help.
Word 28. Communicate. Communicate means to share ideas or information. Example: good communication is essential in relationships.
Word 29. Connect. Connect means to build a relationship or bond with someone. Example: it's easy to connect with people who share your interests.
Our final word today is influence.
Influence means to affect someone's thinking or behavior. Example: teachers can influence students' lives.
Let's ask our listeners something. Which word today describes someone you trust?
Think about it.
The word is reliable.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode.
Today, we explored 30 powerful English words used in everyday conversations.
Practice using these words in real situations.
This is EngGlowUp, the channel where we turn everyday moments into English learning.
Before we go, tell us in the comments, which new word will you start using today?
Write a sentence using that word.
See you in the next episode.